Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Wipada Liberal Arts Teaching Faculty of Education, Thaksin University, Thailand. I will present research on title How to Enhance Teacher Ability to Practice under the concept of visible learning. There are the following research participants. Number 1. Ms. Naksha Maha Punjanon, School of Evaluation and Research, Faculty of Education, Thaksin University, Thailand. Number 2. Ms. Vipapan Pilla, Liberal Arts Teaching, Faculty of Education, Thaksin University, Thailand. Number 3. Mr. Natapong Songsung, School of Evaluation and Research, Faculty of Education, Thaksin University, Thailand. And number 4, Mr. Mackie Magnus Gusmason, Faculty of Art and Design, University of Rotterdam, Finland. Introduction. When teachers are continuously trained and support student outcomes, including standardized test score and overall academic performance, tend to improve. This perspective encourages students to adopt a growth mindset and pursue continuous education beyond their school years. Teacher training in visible learning, based on the research of John Hardy, holds immense significance in enhancing student achievement. Visible learning emphasizes the importance of making learning processes visible, setting clear learning intentions, providing effective feedback, and encouraging metacognitive thinking.
So the project How to Enhance Teachers' Ability to Practice under the concept of visible learning. We use documentary research to study on this stage. So we have 7 steps in this study. The first one was research focus and questions. We define the research focus, understanding strategies to enhance teachers' ability to practice under the concept of visible learning. Formulate specific research questions related to visible learning, methodologies, and effective teaching practices. The second step was literature review. We conducted an extensive literature review on visible learning, examining scholarly articles, books, and research papers. We explored the principles, strategies, and best practice of visible learning in educational settings. The third one was document collection. We gathered relevant documents, including academic articles, books, policy documents, and reports. Focusing on visible learning practices include materials from educational institutions, professional organizations, and government bodies. The documents should cover theories, case studies, and practical application of visible learning concepts. The fourth step was data categorization and coding. We organized the collected documents into categories such as teaching strategies, assessment methods, professional development programs, and teacher training module related to visible learning. And we developed a coding system to analyze the content of each document systematically. The fifth step was content analysis. We conducted a detailed content analysis of the documents, used the coding system to identify key themes, successful practices, challenge faced by teachers, and innovative approaches to implementing visible learning. And we analyzed the data to gain insight into effective teaching methods aligned with visible learning principles. The sixth one was comparative analysis. We compared and contrast different approaches and practices highlighted in the documents, identify commonalities and variation in how teachers implement visible learning strategies across various contexts and educational levels. And the last step was synthesis and recommendations. We synthesized the findings from the content analysis and provide insight into practical strategies for enhancing teacher ability to practice visible learning. Based on synthesized information, formulate practical recommendations and guidelines for educators and policymakers.
Professional development and teacher collaborations are vital components of educational improvement, mainly when guided by the concept of visual learning. Visual learning, as introduced by John Hattie, emphasizes the importance of making learning processes transparent and measurable, allowing teachers to identify effective strategies and continuously enhance their teaching methods. Implementing professional development and teacher collaboration within these frameworks involves several key steps, including assess current practices, establishment of a common understanding, professional development workshop, peer observation and feedback, data-driven decision making, collaborative lesson planning, collaborative inquiry groups, professional learning communities, continuous reflective practice, peer observations and feedback, external expertise, and data-informed decision-making, or DIDM, is a crucial process in education, integrating quantitative and qualitative data to guide instructional strategies and improve student outcomes. In the context of visual learning, a concept introduced by Hattie in 2009, emphasizing evidence-based on practices, DIDM, or data-informed decision-making, becomes even more powerful. This approach involves systematically collecting, analyzing, and applying data to enhance teaching and learning. Here is how to implement data-informed decision-making under the framework of visual learning. Define clear learning objectives, collect relevant data, analyze data effectively, implement evidence-based strategies, monitor progress and adjust. And the final one is collaborative reflection. Feedback and feed-forward practices in visual learning for enhancing student achievement. Visual learning, a concept introduced by John Hattie, emphasizes evidence based on the practice that have a substantial impact on student learning. Feedback and feed-forward practices play a crucial role in the framework, providing students with valuable information about their performance and guiding them toward improvement. Here is how to implement effective feedback and feed-forward practices in the context of visual learning. For the feedback practices, feedback in visual learning should be timely, specific, and actionable. Timely feedback which provide the feedback promptly after student performances to ensure relevance and impact. Specific feedback is kind of specific about what the student did well and provide concrete suggestions for improvement. And actionable feedback offer actionable strategies to step for improvement. The next one is the feed-forward practices. Feed-forward focuses on guiding students toward future learning goals, emphasizing the steps they need to take improve. Goal setting engage students in setting specific, measurable, and achievable learning goals. Progress monitoring is regular monitor students' progress towards their goals. And scaffolded support provides scaffolded support based on student individual needs. Enhancing school leadership and culture through visual learning. Visual learning, a concept pioneered by John Hattie, emphasized making learning outcomes visible, quantifiable, and impactful. Applying this concept to school leadership and culture transformed educational environments. These discussions outline strategies for integrating visual learning into the leadership practices and school culture to promote student achievement and overall school success. Integrating visual learning principles into school leadership and culture creates a dynamic environment focused on student achievement. By emphasizing collective efficacy feedback, data-informed decisions, professional development, and positive culture, school leaders empower educators to make a significant impact on student learning outcomes. The concept of visual learning pioneered by John Hattie has significantly transformed the education landscape by emphasizing evidence based on practices that lead to substantial improvements in student learning outcomes. This study delved into the strategies aimed at enhancing teacher abilities to implement visual learning principles effectively. In conclusion, this study underscores the significance of continuous professional development, collaborative school cultures, effective leadership, and personalized support mechanism in enhancing teachers' ability to practice under the concept of visual learning. By investing in these areas, educational institutions can create a transformative learning environment where teachers are empowered to implement evidence-based practices, ultimately leading to improved student achievement and holistic development.